Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am consumer debt free, currently working on saving for my first home and trying to pay off my group F undergrad school loan with Nelnet. So this video, I don't know how it's gonna go because I'm all over the place, guys. It's going to be drafting out my 2022 goals. So usually what I do is, before this I had like a notebook. If you've been with me since the beginning, I had like a regular line notebook that I would just put in my goals in the back every year. So I want to draft them out here so that when 2022 comes, or when I'm setting up my 2022 planner, I can just, transfer it over. But this would be like my draft one. So I'm gonna put draft of financial 2022 goals. Exciting. Okay, so I did kind of draft it a little bit in this notebook, but I didn't like plan it out, because when I have my goals, I like to plan out how I can achieve them. Like, for example, here, I knew I would have to save between 800 and 1,000 per month, 160 per month, 50 per month, and what I needed. Like, I have my goals, and then I make an action plan for it that I know is manageable, so that I know I can meet my goals. I just don't like to wing it. And it also gives me motivation to, work extra, not spend over budget, or not go over budget, if that makes sense. So I have 7 goals, and like I've mentioned in other videos, 2022 is, my goals are gonna be all savings goals. I'm gonna take a backseat on paying off my undergrad school loans, just because I am waiting for that teacher forgiveness. My 2022, I'm trying to move, like, buy my home. So it's crunch time, guys, for me. So I really need to, get it together, because I would like to start looking for my home June and July, and then maybe move in August. So yeah, it's crunch time, guys. And I want to be as prepared as I can be, if that makes sense. All right, so my first goal I was thinking about was, I realized that because I have a lot of sinking funds that were bank sinking funds, and like I spent that money, like the $500 that I gave, that I used to pay for my dad's TV, like that's gone because I gave him 1,000. But that's a different story if you saw my other video. So like I have no cushion money, and I don't like that feeling. Like, I don't like looking at my bank account and I'm in like double digits, like my debit card. Like, I know my high yield savings account is good, my emergency fund is okay, like I'm still in the 4 digits. I don't like looking at my debit card and being in double digits. Like, no, I'm 29, that should not be a thing. I'm responsible. I do finances, for crying out loud. So I want to have $1,000 cushion. And like, if that means borrowing from my 1,000 and then paying myself back with my sinking funds, I just always want to have a minimum of $1,000 in my debit card. So you could consider that an emergency fund, but for my debit card, if that makes sense. Okay. Now for this, I want to accomplish this in 6 months. Okay. I want to have a total. I messed up already. A total of 1,000. That's why at the end of 2022, at 2021, I'm trying to have at least 500, so that in 2022, in those 6 months, I don't need to do 500. So for that, I'm gonna say 2021. I'm hoping to have 500. I'm gonna write it down, like I'm speaking it into the universe. And that means from, can you guys see? Okay, so that means from January to June, I would have to do 500 divided by 6. So that means I need 80. I want to keep it a clean number, so 85 per month. Now, I don't know if I can manage this yet, but I usually write down what I need per month, and then I will be breaking down my paychecks with you for 2022, like drafting like the whole process of what I go through. Usually I do that off camera because it takes a really long time for me, because it's like trial and error with budgeting with your paychecks. But this is the first part I do because I need to know what I need per month for each of my goals in order to make an action plan and know how to break down my check. Okay. Goal number 2. I want to have 1,500 to move. Now, I don't know why I have never thought of this, because I watched Shay's Envelopes, her YouTube channel. I just found a new one, and she's called Intentional Living. And with Shay's, I've always seen her do like saving for her moving, her expenses for moving to the new state she wants to go to. And I never thought, like, I need that too. Like, I'm like, what, how was I gonna pay for this? Like, no, I dropped the ball with that one. And I finally realized when I saw one of Intentional Living's YouTube videos, and I was like, I need that. Like, oh, okay. Anyway, so I want to accomplish this in 6 months. So I'm not planning to have anything in 2021. So it's really January to June. So that would be 1,500 divided by 6 months. So that means I would need to save $250 per month. All right, number 3. My third goal is oh my god, okay. I want to save $8,000 for my home down payment / closing costs. And this is also 6 months. Okay. So that means as of 2021, I have like about 42,000. I have a little bit more, and I'll probably have, this is not including if I save anything for December, but I'm just gonna round down and say I'm just gonna say I have 42, and I'm hoping, what was I gonna say? I'm sorry, my dog just barked. No, not okay. So I have $42,000, and in order for me to feel comfortable looking for a home, I want to get as close to 50,000. So that's why I said 8,000 that I need to save. So if I do, again, from January to June, end of June, I have to do 8,000 divided by 6 months. That means I have to save 1,335. I'm just gonna round it. Per month. Ooh. Which this looks very dramatic, guys. Like intense, not dramatic, intense. But just remember, if you've been with me, I save 1,300. I just recently started saving 1,300, but minimum I save 1,000 a month. So it was really, I would only really need 335 more per month, if that makes sense. My fourth goal that I want to do is I want to add $2,000 more to my home essentials. By the end of 2021, I will have $3,000. If I could have more, even better. So I need My goal is to have 5,000 in total, so I need $2,000 more. I'm gonna put goal is 5,000. I'm gonna put here my goal is to have 50,000. So I would need to do 2,000 divided by, this is a 6-month goal. I would need 2,000 divided by 6 would be, I would need to save about 335 per month. Right now I save 200 per month, so I would need 135 extra, if that makes sense. Okay, goal number 5. This is, now we're going into my 12-month goal. So okay, if you see a little fur head or something, it's because I have my dog on my lap, because he just keeps barking and interrupting my video. Okay, so number 5, this is gonna be a 12-month goal. Number 5 is I want to have, how would I say this? I want to have a total of, I need to say, if we're going to be consistent, if I'm going to be consistent, I need 3,085 for my emergency fund. Okay, this is a 12-month goal. So in 2021, as of right now, I have 1,865 in my emergency fund, plus the 50 that I save every month in December. So I haven't saved it yet, so that's why I said plus 50. 1,865 plus 50. That means by end of 2021 I have 1,915. So if my goal is $5,000 in my emergency fund, that means I do 5,000 minus 1,915, and that gives me my 3,085 that I need to accomplish. This is a 12-month goal, so 3,085 divided by 12, because this would be from January to December, divided by 12. That would mean I need to save 260 per month. I like clean numbers, guys. Okay. Whew. All right, so that's that. All right, now I have 2 more goals. I should have planned this out. Oh my god, can you see his nose? You need to chill, okay? Because mommy's trying to film. Okay, so I guess we're gonna turn the page. If you see this symbol right here, these are like extra Erin Condren sheets I had to put in my notebook because I didn't have enough to plan. Okay, so that's goal number 5. Goal number 6, I think I said I have 7 goals in the beginning. So goal number 6 is, because I have less debt now, I realized that I have the urge to like celebrate the holidays, if that makes sense. I always celebrated the holidays, but it was more of like, I have a budget, I can't spend. It was more of like a dread for holidays because I knew I couldn't spend because I have debt, you know, and I'm trying to pay off my loans, so I never felt like the urge to gift. I would give like little gifts to like friends and stuff, but this year I realized that I really like want to give, if that makes sense. So like, for example, my dad, I gifted him his TV. And my mom, I was gonna gift her something, but because she like backed out of paying half and half for the TV, I put in her half because I really like, my mission this year was to gift my dad his TV by Christmas. So that's her gift, the $500 I put. So but yeah, so and then like the food and all that. So, and then I'm also thinking about Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving, I travel to see my brother. Like we go shopping, like Black Friday, the sales that happen during the holidays. So to sum that all up, I really want to start a holiday sinking fund. And usually I wouldn't put a sinking fund as a goal, but I really want to do this. So 2,000 for my holiday sinking fund. Now, obviously this is not top priority, but I want to write it down so that if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. You know, if that makes sense. Like if I have extra money, like I know where it could go to. So if I want to this is going to be a 12-month, obviously. So it would be from January to December. So that would be 2,000 divided by 12 months. My pup is like resting his head on my arm, so I can't move this hand. Divided by 12, that would mean I need to save. I'm gonna make it even, so I'm gonna say 170 per month. All right, and then my last goal is, before I got really serious with my debt, I used to travel. You know, I went to Barbados, I went to London, I would go to Mexico. I also went to Costa Rica, but my parents paid for that because I was in college. But I like to travel with my mom. And because the whole pandemic hit, you know, it was convenient because, you know, I had to say no. You know, I'm not traveling. I'm diabetic. I can't travel. Sorry. But because things are getting better, I want to travel, especially like with my boyfriend, you know, eventually. Sorry, he's snoring now. Okay. So for this one, this would be a 3,000 travel fund. And I'm like bougie. So I did 3,000 because I like to like stay at a hotel, all inclusive. You know, I don't like to do Airbnbs. I don't like to do hostels. Like, no, I'm bougie when it comes to traveling, just because I'm a nervous wreck and I want to be as safe as possible. With like security. So, yeah, 3,000. I really want to go to Mexico. With my aunt, my mom, and maybe my boyfriend. We'll see. So that is a 12-month goal. So we'd have, okay, so this would be January to December. So that would be $3,000 divided by 12 months. So 3,000 divided by 12 months. Brooklyn. That would be $250 per month that I would have to save. Now, again, these are not top priority. And this will be in another video, but I will be planning out my 2022 paycheck breakdowns with you in another video. My top priorities are to get these done, 1 through 5. And then if I can manage, do 6 and 7. Also, I'm speaking into the universe that I'll work extra, so maybe I don't even need to budget for these, you know, for these within my paycheck. I can use my extra paychecks to budget for these, but we shall see. My top priority, actually I should say there's 3 levels. My first level of priority is, my top priority level is 1 through 4, because that's in 6 months. Then it would be 5 through 7, which is 12 months. So we shall see, guys. But yeah, guys, this is the draft of my financial goals for 2022. As you can see, I have no goals for like paying off debt. My only debt right now is Nelnet. I will still be contributing to now. Like, I know my minimum is 125, so I'm gonna be putting double, so 250 a month. Usually I put 400, but because I have so many savings goals, I'm gonna have to, but that will be another video. I'm still planning on paying off my debt for Nelnet. I'm hoping that I get the 17,500 to pay off Nelnet, and then I'll have like $2,000 left to pay we shall see. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this inspires you to draft up your financial goals. Like I quickly did it over here. I listed out like what I was thinking, and then I put them in their order, and then this video is where I like really broke down what I need per month. So yeah, this is my draft. Now this is what I'm gonna use to help me figure out how to break down my check for the new year, because things will change. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. My puppy, his head is on this arm, so I look weird. Okay, anyway, bye.